SCORE is a public health project in the Riverdale community. We're aiming to better understand current preferences around healthy active lifestyles and to propose a relevant program. From literature reviews to photo voice walks to community engagement activities, the SCORE team has spent the last 10 months working with community members, partners, and leaders to learn more about indoor and outdoor healthy active living programs. Today's workshop aims to work with you to develop a new program or strengthen an existing one to better meet the needs of new-to-Canada families living in Riverdale. This video will cover some of our key learnings to date and provide a starting point for this workshop and the questions we will walk through together. First, we set out to understand what other researchers have learned about healthy active living programs for newcomer families. To do this, we conducted a search of the literature. And from this work, we developed 3 key factors that influence healthy active living in children: health, access, and program development. The theme health includes physical activity or access to parks and playgrounds that are connected to overall health outcomes. A healthier child who values and learns the way physical activity is important may be more likely to have the healthy habits that take them into adulthood. There are some gender differences associated with park usage. For example, one study surveyed children and parents across 12 middle schools and showed that there was a lower number of girls compared to boys using outdoor playgrounds. The second theme of access describes the physical distance to green space or activities and/or the factors that limit accessible healthy active living, including a number of cultural, religious, economic, and social elements. For example, one study that assessed the impact of green space and park use in 2 neighborhoods showed that the parks that were visited more frequently had the most resources and were closer to people's homes. The third theme describes the development and evaluation of healthy active living programs, including 1. Increasing investment in play-based programming, and 2. Software tools to assess park usage and nature-based programming. Next, because this program has a planetary health and environmental sustainability lens, we conducted a photo voice study to better understand community members' perspectives of nature and green space access as it relates to healthy active living. The photo voice group walks took place between July and December 2022 and included 40 participants from Riverdale. From these walks, 4 main themes were developed: peace and beauty, memories of home, safety and cleanliness, and welcoming of strengthened and new opportunities. Participants expressed great appreciation for serene and natural spaces within and outside of the Riverdale community, sharing sentiments that nature and green space is vital but often undervalued. Perspectives of nature and natural spaces were rooted in memories of one's homeland and preferences for activities and programs related to such memorable aspects. This was especially true for adults who had more recently immigrated to Canada. Participants emphasized that experiences of nature include all senses. For example, the smell of the rain, the sight of green space, the noise of waterfalls, and oppositely, the noise of traffic and cars. They shared their safety concerns, for example, wood chip covered parks, and concerns about cleanliness, such as littered grounds that inhibit access. Many indicated a preference for opportunities to engage in programs to better connect with nature and green space. These ranged from gardening to apple picking to farm visits. They wanted to better connect with their neighbors, they wanted to build a sense of belonging and being part of initiatives that strengthened their community. Participants were excited about opportunities taking place both at central points in Riverdale, but also outside of the community borders, additionally highlighting the magnetic nature of families, friends, and neighbors. Finally, our SCORE community engagement activities have given us great insight into community preferences and activity types and common problems experienced by community members. Perspectives shared from children aged 5 to 12 years old demonstrated that summer activities were more popular than winter ones. Reasons for this were clearly explained. The most common reasons for disliking and not participating in winter activities were 1. Not having the proper equipment and clothing to play outside in the cold or the snow. 2. Not enjoying the cold or the snow. And 3. Not knowing that certain activities or programs were actually in existence. Students as young as kindergarten shared the perceived barriers to healthy nature-based activities. The most common ones were the following. 1. Parents' schedules prevented them from participating in after-school activities or going outside to play. 2. Parents prioritized studies and homework, limiting outside playtime. And 3. Not having enough money to participate in desired activities, for example, equipment for sports, money for day trips, toys, or clothes. Our Community Advisory Action Board meetings are also an opportunity for community partners, SCORE scientific investigators, and guests to learn more and provide advice about our research program, progress to date, and next steps. From the first meeting, we have learned that the community would like to see more programmed activities, such as swimming, soccer, volleyball, and other family-based programs. We have learned a lot about what the Riverdale community would like to see in a healthy active living activity, but we still need help to design a specific program. We're excited to work with you during this workshop to do just that.